And good evening, everyone. This is Cristina Campbell, and I'm so thrilled to see all of you joining us tonight. It's a great night to do it. It started raining here. It gets dark so early. I thought 7 o'clock was never going to come. It's like dark at 4:30. I don't know. But anyway, I just want to welcome you to the 3 months of wellness. That's what this is called, the 3 months of wellness. And this is a great time, at least for me, to really start to think about some of the changes or some of the habits that I want, changes I want to make, habits I want to develop, betterments I want to make in my life, and a lot of times around the holidays we say, well, I'll just wait until the first of the year and then I'll really dig in and do something, worthy, either for my health or, whatever. But I don't know. And I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, but I just look at life as being every single day a gift. I guess that's why they call it present. This is present time. It's a gift, it's a present. And I want to get as much out of it and give as much as I can in that 24-hour period, to include getting rest, obviously, as I possibly can. So with that being said, I want you to focus on how important every day is, and then spread that out into the next 3 months. Things that you can do, attitudes that you can adopt, truths that you can embrace. I was talking to a couple of women who came on earlier, well, actually Gail, that came on early. And, I have very few huge wants in this world. But what those wants are is I want unity, community. I want peace. I want love and embracing one another and acceptance of diversity. I think these things, I know that these things are very, very important to me. And I know that as I clear my head and clear my home and clean my environment and do what is right, I will meet those goals, at least in my own life. And I want to ask you to join me in making simple choices that are going to make a difference in the world. And we can make those choices in the next 3 months to begin to shift in more ways than one. I'm not just talking about maybe losing a few pounds even before the holidays. I'm talking about shifting to a better, I'm sorry. Okay, let me put the participants on mute. And I want you to know that if you want to be unmuted, if you have something to say, please feel free to unmute yourself. But anyway, I want to invite you tonight to make some simple choices that can make a difference in the world. And that difference, in my mind, is bringing people together, having a healthy body, a healthy mind, a dynamic attitude, being grateful for every day that is a gift, that is a present. That's why they call it present. And so as we walk through this tonight, keep in mind, you don't have to wait until the first of the year to become better by making simple choices. You can begin now when the seasons are shortening and I'm finding myself reading more. I'm finding myself, well, I'm walking. So far I've got 12,081 steps in today. Walking and oh, by the way, my neighbor had 16,000 the other day and I had 10. I'm like, wow, I can't believe it. She's walking more than I am. That's great. That's great. I'm very, very happy for her. She's younger than I am, but not by much. And it's important that we go out there and we get that exercise and we get that fresh air and we get that clarity of mind so that we can be better, that we can do better, that we can offer more to our communities and offer more to humanity. This is a giver's gain. When we give all that we are, we gain so much more. Unbelievably more. So let's shift this a little bit, just a little bit, because I believe that this whole philosophy that I'm imparting to you tonight embraces the philosophy of young living, and it becomes part of your lifestyle so that you in every area of your being can become better. So I say that by saying, if you truly are embracing a better lifestyle and you're not on essential rewards, you are totally missing the boat here, because essential rewards tells me that you are, number one, committed to your health. Number two, that you are one who seeks value and that there's nothing wrong with getting a good deal. Every single time we put our order in on essential rewards, Young Living gives us back. We get back points, we get back loyalty gifts, we get free promotional items, and we get discounted essential rewards kits, like the Thieves Kit and the Ningxia Red Kit. And there are other kits out there. I think the Everyday Oils Kit. But anyway, if you've got to be on essential rewards, because this shows that you're committed. I know somebody was making a statement the other day and said, if somebody doesn't do 50 PV in a year on one order, will they go inactive? And I said, yes, they will. They have to do 50 PV in a one order month. And then that goes for a whole nother year. She said, well, she put in $44.75. And I said, well, she's got to put in a 50 PV order. Even if she were to put a $5 order in the following month, the policy is that you do a 150 PV order a year, and then you stay active. And she says, well, I don't know, it scares me to call her. I don't want to bug her about it. I said, well, you don't want her to lose her active account. She'll have to go through all that. Oh, it's a headache to reactivate your account. I mean, it can be done. And, it's easy, relatively speaking, but why go through all of that when you can just just put in a $50 order a year and stay active? And she said, well, I don't know what she'd get. And I said, oh my gosh, I would be so excited about sharing at least a half a dozen products with her that would probably help her health. And we're going to talk about some of those things tonight. How easy it is to spend 50 PV. I mean, it's just too easy. One bottle of frankincense is 78, I think 78 or 79, and that's a 15 mil. And everybody has to have frankincense because that opens you up spiritually in a huge way. So essential rewards is something that shows that you are truly committed, not only to yourself, but then, people like me see that you're on essential rewards, and I'm just like behind you. I've got your back. I'm here for you in every way. to help you to gain better health. So in this 3-month change of mindset and looking forward to, becoming more, like we were talking about, the first month you can talk, and this is a really good time. It's fall cleaning. I mean, we have spring cleaning. Now we want to get rid of some clutter before the holidays. We want to bring out the holiday stuff down from the closets. We can wipe down everything with Thieves Cleaner and set up the house for the holiday festivities that are just around the corner. And this was so exciting yesterday when the holiday shopping for Young Living opened. And oh my gosh, I got Dreamcatcher bath bombs. I got 2 of the lip balm tins, the sets with the vanilla mint lip balm in them. Of course, I get those every year. I got the new Winter's Night foaming hand soap. I got 3 of those, and I got the Winter's Night hand lotion. Oh my goodness. I got 3 bottles of vanilla. The first time Young Living has ever offered vanilla. What else did I get? Of course, I got the Christmas Spirit foaming hand soap as well, because I love those in the bathrooms when the kids come home for Christmas. And even the last time my oldest son was here, he said, "Mom, you don't happen to have an extra bottle of that luscious lemon?" And I said, "I sure do." And he said, "Well, how much do I owe you for it?" And I said, "You're my son. You're going to take it. Stick it in your bag." So I got enough things that I can put together some Christmas presents, some additional Christmas presents, because Kenneth's done an awful lot of shopping already. I can't believe it. We've got a whole stack of presents already wrapped. And this is the time to think about these things. So if you haven't done your Young Living Christmas shopping yet, there are so many neat gifts. Oh, I got a bracelet with oils for one of my gals. There's just so many neat things out there that you can get. And why not buy from your store? You want to share what great, products Young Living has with your family, and even any friends that you normally buy gifts for. And think about this, maybe they're already in Young Living and they get Young Living. Get them something that they wouldn't get themselves, like the diffuser bracelet or the diffuser earrings. It comes with some oil. And get that for a gift. Go through the holiday guide. It was great holiday stuff this year, and a lot of things for the kiddos. So check it out. But if you're getting ready, cleaning up the house, you want to make sure that you have this is the Thieves Essential Rewards Kit. This is what you get in the kit. You get a Thieves 15 milliliter essential oil blend. And I keep one of those in my car all the time. And then you get toothpaste. Then you get 2 bottles, 14-ounce bottles each of the cleaner, of the Thieves cleaner. And it was funny because my daughter didn't have a spray bottle. Get this. My daughter didn't have a spray bottle, and she wanted to kind of disinfect her whole office in her house. So this is real creativity and ingenuity. She took her hairbrush. She took Thieves and she put it in a pot of water. And then she took her hairbrush and she just basically sprinkled. She said it was my way of making a spritzer bottle because I wanted to spray the whole room. So she just kind of, holy watered her whole office. And she said, and it smelled so much better. And I felt like it was cleaner. So, I mean, where there's a will, there's a way, right? When she could go to dollar store and get a dollar spray bottle, but she did what she could. You also get the Thieves mouthwash, the Thieves foaming hand soap, which is still a favorite of ours, but I do like these new ones that are coming out, especially since, we've been using Thieves foaming hand soap for over 15 years. It's nice to change it up a little bit. I'm glad that they've got different scents out now. And I'm really, really looking forward to the Winter's Night scent. Thieves Foaming Hand Soap, the Thieves Waterless Hand Sanitizer. You know, there's not a better hand sanitizer out there. And I wouldn't be using any of that other garbage, really. This is the best hand sanitizer. You get the Thieves Spray. I wouldn't be without the Thieves Spray either. I carry this in my car. This one is, wasn't empty. It was strong. But Kenneth reuses these bottles over and over again. He puts about 15 or 20 drops of Thieves oil in it, and then he'll fill it up with purified water. So he uses them over and over and over again. Or you can put together a custom Essential Rewards order with household favorites. And one of the Christmas gifts, actually it's out of stock, but everybody's saying that this stuff is going to be replenished, is the new laundry caddy that you can put your laundry soap in. It comes with a caddy. It comes with a stain stick. It comes with a spritzer for you know, just to spray hard, you know, grimy parts on clothes. But it's really, really cute, and it's a great gift. And they also have a purification laundry basket gift set, which gives you a laundry basket for darks and lights. And then you can put little pads of purification in there so that stinky laundry no longer smells stinky. So that's kind of cool. You'll have to look those two up. But remember too, that the laundry soap, the Thieves laundry soap, can be, it can be expanded 3 times more than is in the bottle. 3 times more. So you do that by getting these 32-ounce plastic pumps, BPA free pumps off of Amazon. The 3 bottles run around $24 for the 3 of them, I think, or less. And then you take and you fill each one of those bottles with 1/3 of the bottle of laundry soap. So you're taking that 1 bottle of laundry soap and you're splitting it up between 3 32-ounce bottles, empty plastic bottles, pump bottles. Then you add about 6 capfuls of Thieves cleaner to each one of those. And you can add extra oils. You can add lemon, you can add purification, you know, 5 or 10 drops of each. And then you fill the rest of the bottle full of water. And now all you need is 3 pumpfuls of that for 1 load of clothes, which means it goes from 64 loads of clothes now to, I think it's 192 loads of clothes. 4, 8, 12, 6, 12, 18, 19. Yeah, 192 loads with 1 bottle that costs you $29.50. There's not a better value. And that recipe, those bottles, that picture is on Diamond Miners. So in fact, Christy Vineyard, one of my gals who posts a lot out there, she did a little video showing you how to mix it up. But it's easy. So you can put together your own custom Essential Rewards with laundry soap and toothpaste and maybe 1 bottle of Thieves cleaner and mouthwash and foaming hand soap and the hand sanitizer and the Thieves spray and the dish soap, which I love. I always keep 3 under my sink. I love the dish soap. And of course, I use the fruit and veggie spray as well. So these are all really, really great items, and you can make one big essential reward out of this. If you get the Thieves Essential Reward Kit, you actually save $38. Plus, you're going to get free shipping if you choose economy shipping. That's what you have to do. You have to deliberately choose economy shipping, or it defaults to standard. So make sure that you're getting economy shipping, and then you'll get free shipping on every one of your orders over 100 PV. So that's month one. Think about getting this stuff in your home that's really cleansing to your home. Month two, you want to think about cleansing your body. And we talk about detoxing a lot on the first of the year. Although I did take a poll and didn't get any actual, responses from my detox. You guys would rather have the systems of the body. And that's fine too, but I think I might throw one of these in there anyway, because I've had a lot of great comments, and I like talking about detox because I do a lot of it. And it's important that we do take care of our bodies and get rid of, sludge and crud. So anyway, cleansing the body, month two. In order to cleanse the body and to get rid of the junk that you have exposed yourself to over the years, you need to treat yourself to a cleansing system. But more importantly, I want you to look at this of every day of month two. This is a time of year when we overeat. I mean, everything is so good. It's starting to get cold, so we're doing more soups and stews and chilies and thicker things instead of that salad. And so we're bulking up, we're putting it on, we're eating it. And then, not to mention, Thanksgiving comes up, and then you're eating all that turkey, and which is high in tryptophan. It's good, it'll help you sleep. Get an organic one. But we're just eating a lot of things, a lot of treats that we wouldn't normally eat, in the summertime. And so I'm going to highly, highly recommend that everyone, at a minimum, get Sulfurzyme or Sulfurzyme 4. You have got to have this around the holidays, because it's going to help you to digest and to break down those proteins, carbohydrates, and fats that you are taking in probably more than normal during this time of year. Especially if you're exercising a lot, because the weather is really nice out there, you're going to find yourself ravenous when you come in. I just made a chicken stew, and I'm not a vegan or anything. We eat chicken. And I had a big organic chicken in the freezer. And it's a chicken vegetable noodle soup. And I made a huge pan full of it, and I absolutely love it. It's got carrots and celery and onions and garlic and potatoes and cabbage and chicken, of course, and peppercorns and fresh parsley from my garden at the very end. And I just love it. And I get gluten-free flat egg noodles, so that I can have the noodle part in there. But I mean, I'm eating whole bowls of it at a time, and because I love it, I'm relishing it. And I go out and I walk early in the morning, and I come in and I'm famished. But I will take my Sulfurzyme, and I am very faithful. And you need to be too, because your body needs to break down these fats, carbohydrates, and proteins that you're intaking in probably a greater way at this time of year than normal. Now, Comfort Tone is going to be used if you're feeling a little bit constipated, a little bit not feeling like everything is moving smoothly. You definitely want to use Comfort Tone. Now, if it's just something temporary, you're having some slight issue, then just take 2 one night before you go to bed. But if you're actually suffering from some type of chronic irregularity. So you're constipated, you're not going really well every single day, then I recommend that you take 2 every night before you go to bed. And if that doesn't do it, I want you to take 2 in the morning and 2 at night. And if that doesn't do it, you need to call me and we need to talk, because there's something going on here and I want to help you through it. I really, really want to help you through it. This is what I really want you to know, is that I'm here for you. I'm here for you in any way that I can be of help and assistance. Maybe you came in under somebody else and you haven't heard from them in a while. It's okay. Reach out to me and I will help walk you through whatever it is that you need help with. And then there's ICP. And ICP I always call the intestinal broom. So after using Comfortone for a couple of weeks, and a couple of weeks being 2, I like to start using ICP because it's an intestinal broom and it goes behind that Comfortone that has started to loosen any kind of debris in the colon that maybe had been there for a while. Maybe it's adhered to the walls of the colon. ICP will come in and it'll just clean it out, and it'll give you fiber and it will give you nutrients. And it's just really one of the best, easiest ways to cleanse. The cleansing trio, that's what they call this. This is called the cleansing trio: Essentialzyme, Comfortone, and ICP. And you should always, always have these on your shelf or wherever you keep your supplements. And you'll be using far more Essentialzyme than you will be the Comfortone or the ICP. But that's important. This is a daily supplement that you need to be taking. Enzymes increase cell-to-cell communication. So this is something that is imperative for our bodies to work properly. The same thing with Super B. Super B increases cell-to-cell communication. And I find that when I do my favorites, my multigreens, Super B, that I have way more energy. If you're looking for energy, clean out the colon and start feeding your body with those things that are going to give you energy. Enzymes, Super B. In fact, I have a CD and it's on enzymes. And if you don't have that CD from me, Shelly's doing my she's doing my CDs right now, and we'll have them finished by the end of the week. I can send you one of those CDs or text me. You know, that's the best way. Text me on my 228 number or on my 567 number. That's fine. And let me know. Okay, so here, oh yeah, here's a picture of Essentialzyme. So it's a bi-layer peppermint coated caplet that carries pure essential oils, herbs, and plant-derived enzymes formulated to improve digestion, health, enzyme activity, and pancreatic function while reducing pancreatic stress. It does, you can't get better enzymes than these. This, truth be told, when I send out cancer protocols based on the Essential Oils Desk Reference, the 3rd edition, Gary always talked about ramping up with Essentialzyme, taking mega amounts of Essentialzyme. It will help the body heal itself from any kind of rogue cells. So this is really, really important, Essentialzyme. Now we do have Essentialzyme 4s, and I have those as well. And the reason I like these is because these are blister packs. So it's not like a bottle of caplets like the Essentialzyme, and I can slip a blister pack in my pocketbook, like in a little zip pouch. and I don't have to worry about pills all over in my purse or anything like that. They're very protected. And then you take 2 of these. This is a multi-spectrum enzyme complex. So when I'm out and about, and since COVID hit, people just aren't going out and eating out the way they used to. But when we used to go out to eat, I would not be without my Sulfurzyme 4 because I would pop 2 before I ate. Good to go. This aids in the proper digestion of dietary fats, proteins, and fibers, also carbohydrates, promoting optimal nutrient absorption. And that's what enzymes do. It helps break down the food that you're ingesting. You'll get more out of it. You'll get more nutrition out of it. And your digestion will be more complete. So you'll feel better. You'll feel better. And again, enzymes help with cell-to-cell communication. So it's not just breaking down part of the digestive process. It is so much more than that. Enzymes are imperative. All right, and here's that comfort tone. And these are capsules, and they're an effective combination of herbs and essential oils that help support the health of the digestive system by eliminating residue. It actually has diatomaceous earth, and it has clay. I can't think of the name of the clay now.
Probably bentonite.
It is. Thank you, Gail. I was waiting on you. I knew you'd be there. Yeah, it has diatomaceous earth and bentonite in it. And bentonite clay is very, very good for absorbing poisons, noxious poisons in the colon. So this is what happens. If we don't fully digest our food, and it doesn't have the transit time that it should, really fast going through our system. Meat is a really good example. Any kind of meat has a slow transit time. So what happens is the longer it sits in the gut, and think about this, if you leave food in an environment that's 98 or 94 degrees, it begins to rot and putrefy, and it's like off-gassing, right? It putrefies. It puts toxins in your body. So what we want to do is we want to break it down very quickly with the enzymes, and then we want to get rid of it through normal transit time instead of having it sit and putrefy in that colon. And we reabsorb those toxins that food is producing. So what Comfort Tone does is it increases the colon's ability to that peristaltic action. It does this by supporting normal peristalsis, which will help move things through the bowels much quicker. It also promotes liver, gallbladder, and stomach health because there's such great herbs in here. This is a great supplement, and it will just keep you toned, your gut toned, your bowels toned, and there's nothing in there that would aggravate anything like diverticulitis or irritable IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. There's nothing in here that would do that. As a matter of fact, it's going to help calm down any inflammation. So Comfort Tone is something that you should really have on your shelf as well. And then I talked about ICP. And ICP, if you have diverticulitis, I'm a little hesitant in telling you to take ICP. But if you don't have diverticulitis, go for it, because this has psyllium, it has flax and fennel seeds. These are seeds, And if you have diverticulitis, that inflammation and those little pockets can get, those seeds can maybe irritate for a while. But that's why I would use Comfort Tone first and get that gut back into health, and make sure you're taking your enzymes. Anybody with gut problems should be taking enzymes. Remember that. Enzymes, Comfort Tone, and ICP. This also helps maintain a healthy heart because we're getting rid of waste and we're improving nutrient absorption. These are the key things. Okay, so let's talk about month 3. I'll tell you, I've been drinking more Ningxia Red in the last month than I have in any other previous month that I know of. And I don't know why. I do. I do. I've been doing the red drink. So I have the whole bottle, and I put about 4 ounces of Ningxia Red in the bottom of an empty Ningxia Red bottle. And I put a heaping tablespoon. That's just me. A heaping tablespoon of Sulfurzyme in there. And I do 4 drops of lime oil, and then I fill the rest with water, and I drink it throughout the day. And I will not go to bed without that thing empty by the end of the day. So I think that's one of the reasons I've been drinking more, because I've been drinking this whole bottle. But again, it's only 4 ounces of Ningxia Red that I'm taking. So, but I'm doing it pretty faithfully. So I had to I put in another order today. I put in 3 orders this month already. I put in my ER order on the 1st. I put in my Christmas order on Monday. And then I had this list here that said I am out of, and I was out of Omega Gies. I was out of BLM. I was out of frankincense because the gal came by and bought my bottle last night. Yeah, so I have an open bottle, but that's all I have of frankincense. So anyway, I had to put in another order. So this has been one of my biggest order months, but it's because of Christmas. I wouldn't have put in that big order for all those Christmas gifts if it hadn't been November. So there you go. But anyway, you can purchase the Ningxia Red Essential Rewards pack. And what that is really a good value. That saves you $30.75. And I have a guy in my organization that he has a lot of grandkids that come around, and they love these packets. So getting the 4-pack with the 30 packs of Ningxia Red like this in the packets and having them around the house for the holidays is great. This is a great Essential Rewards order. And this could be, this could be your December order too. So, or you can just get, 4 bottles or 2 bottles or 8 bottles. But this combo, this Essential Rewards order pack is really a good value. 30 bucks savings. It gives you diversity. If you're visiting others, if they're not coming to you for the holidays, you can take a Ziploc bag and, put 2 each, for each day you're going to be gone, in a Ziploc bag for you and your significant other, and you're good to go. You can put them, they can fly and they don't bust open. You can put them in the trunk, whatever works. I just bought another bottle of Litum last month because I was down to 0. I had one in my bag, but I didn't have any backups. And I won't run out of oil, because what if it were to go out of stock? So I ordered a bottle of Litum last month. And Litum was used traditionally to support energy flow. It's important to make sure that all of our energy is flowing freely so that the body can function at an optimal level. Litum is really good rubbed over the liver. It's very, very supportive for liver health. Litum is also really good for if your kids get earaches, and I'm talking about little ones. Litum, thieves, lemon, purification, but Litum works wonders, putting it not in the ear, but on that bone behind the ear. Litum is an oil that we don't talk about much at all. And I have the old People's Desk reference here. This was the first essential oil desk reference that Young Living ever put out. And they put it out the year that I came in, which was in 1999. And the way that I learned about my oils is I would read this book. And I had never heard of Litum, didn't know anything about Litum, but I had noticed that Litum was in, well, we didn't have Litum back then. I noticed that Litum was in some of the, we didn't have it as a single oil. Some of the oils we had to buy from Creer Labs. And that was Gary's specific private laboratory. And nobody knew, I mean, it was so rare that anybody knew about it because it was totally a word of mouth thing. And so we could get oils like carrot seed oil back then and Litum. And yeah, because it definitely is not in this book. But in the second edition, let me get that for you. Well, I have the third edition. I have the third edition. It should be in the third edition. And this is the edition with the cancer protocols in them. And yes, it is in there. So the way that I learned back in the day, the way that I learned about the oils is I simply read the book. I would invite people over to my house for an oil session, an oil awareness session. I know that sounds silly, but, and I was timid. I was shy. I didn't know much, but I was willing to take the leap because I felt that people needed to know about what these oils could do. And so what we would do is if I had the oil in my little basket and I'd pass a basket around, then I'd pass this book around and I'd have them read from the book what the oil did. And Litum, the historical data on Litum, it says it's known colloquially as Labrador tea.
What?
There's
Jillian?
sorry.
Yeah, I recognized your voice. Okay. It is a strong aromatic herb that has been used for centuries in folk medicine. And the native people of Eastern Canada use this herb for tea as a general tonic and to treat a variety of kidney-related problems. Litum has helped protect the native people of North America against scurvy for more than 5,000 years. The Cree Indians used it for fevers and for colds. The medicinal properties of Litum are that it's an anti-inflammatory and anti-tumoral. In other words, it shrinks tumors. It's antibacterial, it's a diuretic, and it's a liver protectant. And that's what I was saying, that it protects the liver. So how would you use it? You can use it for liver problems and hepatitis and fatty liver and obesity and water retention. And as far as the application, you just take 2 to 4 drops and put it on location right over the liver, over the kidneys. You can take it as a dietary supplement as well, or you can diffuse it or inhale it. I would probably rub it right over the kidneys or liver. But that's Litum, and many people don't know anything about Litum. So now you know a little bit more. Read your book. That's how I learned. Sulfurzyme, I was mentioning to you, I've been taking a tablespoon of this a day, and I've been taking the powder. And the funny thing is when we run out of the capsules, which I did, and that's my fault, I did not order a backup, then I get all the sulfurzyme powder to myself. So I only have 1 serving left of the sulfurzyme powder, and my Essential Rewards order is supposed to be in the 12th. So I still have a day and another day to wait. But sulfurzyme helps build up the molecules in the body that help to detoxify. This molecule is known as glutathione, and it's found in every single cell in the body. And glutathione is a natural occurring substance that acts as an antioxidant, and it is the body's #1 detoxifying agent because it is within the cell. But as we age, we don't produce it as much. So we need to be supplementing with sulfurzyme. And you can either do this with capsules. You get, I think there's 300 capsules in a jar, or you can get the powder. And the powder just, it has a little bit of a different taste. But I mix it in with my Ningxia Red and I just drink it down throughout the day. So sulfurzyme will give you thicker hair. This is another reason I've been taking more sulfurzyme, and I've been taking Thyromin at night because I want thicker hair. Harder nails. Your nails will grow faster. That's the beauty of sulfurzyme. It's really good. I was talking to a gal this morning that we had a call, and it's really excellent for skin issues. And she has rosacea. And I said, oh my gosh, I had rosacea years ago. And I started doing sulfurzyme, and it cleared it right up. So I'm just telling you, sulfurzyme, skin, nails, hair, glutathione, which everybody cells need. So this is one you can't be without as well. So those were 3 months of getting healthy. And I just want to open it up right now for any questions that you might have in terms of maybe your personal health, maybe something that you're working on and you don't know how to, start getting consistent with what, what should I be taking? Or I take this and it isn't working. Let's talk about that. Anybody have anything that they would like to ask or share?
This is Carol. I just wanted to know what's in the comfort tone.
All right, I will give you a list. Like I said, I know it's got bentonite in it. It's got diatomaceous earth, and it's got herbs. So let me look up these herbs. It has rosemary oil, German chamomile, tarragon, peppermint, ginger, anise, mugwort, tangerine, and the herbs are cayenne pepper, diatomaceous earth, burdock root, ginger root, echinacea, German chamomile, garlic, fennel, bentonite, apple pectin, psyllium seed, and licorice root. Licorice root cleanses the blood and supports the liver, the most important organ for cleansing. There you go. That's all it has in it.
And that's good to take all the time, is it?
If you're, it's like an herbal laxative. If you are constipated, then you want to start with 2 at night. If you're not getting full evacuation, you want to add 2 in the morning and increase that until you get normal full evacuation. You should not have to take an herbal laxative every single day.
Well, I just take a lot of magnesium, but this sounds better, of course, but I've tended towards constipation all my life.
Oh, well, then I would start, Carol, with 2 at night and see if you need to increase that.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Yes. Yeah, I love Comfort Tone. In fact, when I came into Young Living in 1999, I had been on so many drugs, medications for Gulf War, that my digestion literally had shut down. I wasn't going, I was feeling bloated all the time. And one of the first things I started on, and I guess it was maybe 4 months into using Young Living, because I mean, it takes a minute to learn about what Young Living has to offer. There's so much. And reading about this, and I read about the cleansing trio, and so I got some. And I'll tell you what, I was faithful taking the cleansing trio every day for month after month after month. And my digestion was so screwed up. I had problems for about 8 years. And it took 8 years to heal it completely. But I will tell you that at age 67, I have 0 bowel issues today. And it's because I did the work. And so if you start, I highly recommend that you take the entire cleansing trio together, because you need the enzymes for breaking down the proteins, carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, fats, carbohydrates, all of that.
Well, I've been taking now enzymes. It's full spectrum, but what is in these enzymes that isn't in, like other types?
Well, I don't trust Now brand at all. And I will tell you why. We had their oil tested in 2001 in Chicago. It said that it was 100% pure lavender oil. It said that on the label, 100% pure lavender oil. I even think it said organic. We had it tested. It was 83% propylene glycol and 17% pure lavender oil. And nowhere on that bottle did it say it had antifreeze in it or propylene glycol or anything other than Now. I wouldn't buy a Now brand product if you put a gun to my head. If they're going to lie about putting something to cut their oil with in their bottle, then they will lie about other products that they have. And I'm just telling you that from experience. But I will also tell you what is in our enzymes. That's why I only buy from Young Living, because I don't trust. I have learned not to trust these other companies. They're out there to get your buck, and they don't care about your health. Okay, Essentialzyme. It has pancrelipase, which is a powerful complex of fat, protein, and starch dissolving enzymes. It has trypsin, carrot powder, alfalfa sprouts, pancreatin 4X, papain, bromelain, betaine, HCl, that helps with hydrochloric acid, and it helps with the digestion of proteins. It has cumin seed in it, but it also has tarragon, which is one of the #1 oils for digestion, peppermint, anise, fennel, and clove. So that is our Essentialzyme. And all of those are so healing to the gut. Papain is found in papaya, pineapple. Bromelain is also found in pineapple. So those have great digestive enzymes in them as well, as do fermented foods. But you can't beat Essentialzyme, honestly.
It sounds really good. I think the papain is from papaya, isn't it?
Yeah, What did I say?
Pineapple.
Oh, papaya. You're right. It's from papaya. Yep. I was thinking tropical food. But thank you. Yeah, that's good. Good. Very good. All right. Anybody else? Oh, Kevin is on a 36-day with the Master Cleanse. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you, Kenneth or Kevin. April, have you done the Christmas shopping? Have you been in the Christmas shopping guide? That's the only place vanilla was. You can either chat in the box or you can answer.
I literally looked through the Christmas guide. I looked through the what was new. I looked through. I even typed in vanilla
Well,
and
you have to go into the Christmas shopping guide. Everybody got an email and you had to follow the directions. But I think vanilla right now is out of stock. It takes you to kind of a different site, but it's all connected. It all goes into your account, you know. But follow that email that they sent you, the holiday shopping guide email. It came out Monday and shopping began at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time.
okay.
They said that I got 3 bottles of vanilla and they said that it would come back in stock. So I would follow that email and find out.
Alrighty, will do.
I didn't see it yesterday, Christina, but I hadn't checked email first. I went on it, I don't know, 8:45 a.m. to get in the queue for shopping. And the only place I saw it was when it was in with a diffuser bundle. It may have been separate, but I just didn't see it.
Yeah, it was separate because I bought three separate ones.
Okay.
Yeah, and you had to go to the next page, the next page, to the next page. I think there were 4 pages of gift items.
I'm looking at it
Okay,
right
'cause
now.
right
and it
now
says-
there are barely 2.
I'm looking at it right now and it says vanilla is out of stock.
Yeah, it was in stock when I bought yesterday morning, but like I said, I was right there at 10 a.m. and my queue was about 20 minutes. So it'll be back in though. Other people have told me they're going to restock some of this stuff. And vanilla is going to be one of those things that's going to be a permanent item. In fact, the new product guides for 2021 are now available. If you want a, you know, in your hand product guide, I got 10 of them. So, because I usually give them to some new people. But yeah,
Hey, Christina.
and it wasn't a 10 mil, it was a 5 mil.
Um, do we just have the